Julius Caesar, the dictator of Rome, he seized power after defeating Pompey in 49 BCE. He had immense support of veteran soldier, urban and rural poor population, provincial commoners, but low among wealthy landowners and political elites. The Senate aristocracy viewed Caesar as a threat. They feared being overshadowed. In March 15th, 44 BCE, Julius Caesar was stabbed 23 times by a group of senators who claimed they were saving the Roman Republic from a tyrant. This was probably the most impactful political assassination of history. The conspirators Brutus, Cassius, and over 60 senators expected the Roman population to celebrate Caesar's death. But being honest, you can't just get away after killing the greatest general of Roman history. The consul Mark Antony, who was ultra loyal to Caesar, and Caesar's adopted son Augustus, who would eventually become the first Roman emperor, were about to join forces against the conspirators. At first, Mark Antony pretended to cooperate with the conspirators. They even allowed him to give Caesar's funeral speech. 2 days after assassination, his funeral was organized. Antony's eulogy ignited the city. He unveiled Caesar's bloody cloak, read his generous will to the public, and the crowd erupted in rage. Fearing the plot has been lost, Brutus and Cassius had to flee Rome. Then arrives 19-year-old Gaius Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, later known as Augustus. Ambitious and underestimated, he began rallying Caesar's veterans and won the loyalty of the Senate. And that's how Caesar suddenly got two Avengers. But the things weren't at peace among Antony and Augustus too. Antony had its first rival, they even fought a short conflict. In 43 BCE, Antony and Augustus allied. Another senator, Lepidus, joined and formed the Second Triumvirate, a powerful alliance with one mission: crush Caesar's killers. Brutus and Cassius had raised huge armies in the east. The final showdown came in 42 BCE in northern Greece at the Battle of Philippi. In the first battle, Brutus defeated Octavian, but Antony crushed Cassius, who, believing Brutus had also lost, took his own life. 3 weeks later, Antony and Octavian combined forces to defeat Brutus, who also chose self-unalivement over capture. The leaders of Caesar's assassination were gone. Conspirators did not get away with their barbaric act. The poetic justice was served. They killed the man, but not his ideas. After the victory of Second Triumvirate and death of Brutus, the Republic was effectively finished. The Caesarian faction now sidelined the Republican faction. For some time, the entire Roman politics will be controlled by these three individuals, and that would eventually create the power struggle amongst Augustus and Antony that would involve another foreign queen in this equation.